Assalamu alaikum everyone. I am now Binta Bashar. Today I review my research paper. I present my review research paper presentation. And at first, thanks to my honorable teacher Iftikhar Alam Ifat sir to give me an opportunity to present my research paper review presentation. So let's start. Here is my content of presentation. First is core contribution overview, the author address, introduction to VANETs, SDN, benefits of challenge of SDN technologies integrated with SDVN architecture, benefits of SDVNS, challenge of SDVNS, security attack feature direction, limitation and idea on new work. First is core contribution, and first I present core contribution of the author of this paper. First is survey the state of the art SDN based vehicular ad hoc network architecture, and second is major security threat that violate the key security service, then different countermeasure of the threats and direction of future security solution in SDN architecture. Now overview the author address. First is author present architecture, challenge and possible solutions, software defined internet of vehicles. Second, author functionality details and benefits of SDVNs over the state of the art. And third is thirdly, the author critical challenges various types of networks by using SDN technology shown. And finally, the author describes security analysis on SDVNs and individual technologies, that means SDN only or VANET only. Now, at first, we should know what is VANETs and what is SDN. So, in introduction of VANETs, there is two sections. One is VANET architecture and communication of VANETs. First, I describe VANET architecture. VANET is a self-configuring network which has emerged due to the new advances in network technologies. The architecture of VANET is composed of three types of elements. First is onboard unit, that means OBU, is used for routing and network connection control. Second is roadside unit, infrastructure deployed along the roadside or in the dedicated location. Third is application unit, represent a device onboarded inside the vehicle. Then the second section of VANET is communication VANETs. In the literature, the communication in VANETs can be divided into three types. One is inter-vehicle communication, interconnection of sensor and device. Second is vehicle to vehicles forming one communication. One communication means wireless and exchange message with adjacent nodes, not intermediate nodes. Okay. Third is vehicle to infrastructure, communicates with an RSU, that means roadside unit, to process applications such as video streaming and advertisement dissemination. Now, what is software-defined networking? Software-defined networking technology is an approach to network management that enables dynamic, programmatically efficient network configuration to improve network management and to shown as traditional network management. Now, we describe benefits and challenge of SDN technology. First is support for heterogeneity and improvement resource utilization. As SDN has standard programmable infrastructure, so there is if there is different vendor, they can interact with each other. So we can say that support SDN technology support for heterogeneity. Second is improvement network security. Third is single point of failure, that means low bandwidth communication. And fourth is slow propagation of wrong information, that means one layer send package to another layer and there is some wrong information sent. Now I describe technologies integrated with SDVNs. First is edge computing. Edge computing aims to bring the computational facilities of cloud computing closer to source of data. And edge computing has two type of technologies for computing and mobile edge computing. Then second is fifth generation standard for broadband cellular networks. And third is named data networking is proposed paradigm for future internet. And fourth is blockchain, intentionally introduced and under technique of Bitcoin. And here is SDVN architecture. In this SDVN architecture, we see that some layers like as RSU with SPA, FCS, and local controller, wired channel, SDN controller, etc. In this SDVN architecture, we see that there is 3 lane: application lane, control lane, and data lane. In this architecture, we see there's the how can interact with each plan, and there is the SDVN architecture. Now I describe benefits of SDVNs. First is optimized resource utilization, and second is fast and flexible network configuration. Third is heterogeneous network integration, and fourth is minimizing service latency. There are some challenges of SDVNs, like first is connectivity, second is border flow rule definition and policies, and third is security and privacy consideration, which is very important for SDVNs. Fourth is controller placement optimization, and fifth is misbehavior of elements from different integration technologies. Now I describe SDVN security attacks. Some SDVN security attacks are shown in the slide. First is control plan resource consumption, attacks like as request sent to the control plan, and network topology poisoning attacks like as hijacking location of vehicles, distributed DOS attacks like as injection of many random false packets, and then rule conflicts violation existing security policies is like as one rules overriding is another rules. Onboard tampering is attacks like as data modification, data tampering, privacy violation like as leakage, some sensitive information, forgery like as transmitting false rules, jamming like as controllers will not be able to guide vehicles, and impersonation like as third-party entry, application-based attack like as false rules installing the controller, malware attack, injection attack like as malicious code installing the controller, and routing attacks like as attacks affecting the paths of message. So here is future direction of SDVNs. Some future direction of SDVNs are shown in this slide. First is security of 5G slicing for V2X service, secure function training in SDVNs, mobile edge computing security, information centric network based solution, and last is mobility management. There are some limitation in this paper I see, and I notice. First off, it is not defined possible result of SDVN security attacks. In this paper, I see there are some SDVN security attacks, but there is no definition, perfectly defined possible result of SDVN security attacks. Second is possible solution of these attacks are not perfectly described with example. I see in this paper some countermeasures or possible solution of SDVN security attacks are shown, but there are no perfectly described example. Third is not a specific direction of increasing security and privacy of SDVNs. This is most important, and there is no specific direction of increasing security and privacy of SDVNs. And fourth is there is no guidance on whether SDVNs can be used in the next generation network technology. Idea on which new work can be done. So I have an idea for new work, and that is a model-based artificial intelligence approach to reduce security threats, develop network technology, and customizable response capabilities. So from this paper, we see SDVNs has many security threats, and there is no perfect direction to reduce these threats. I think if we develop SDVNs architecture, it will help. Also, we can use a model based on artificial intelligence, because artificial intelligence is more famous on network technology, and it can incredible resource for stomping out damaging issues before they harm network. It can quickly identify what network feature is most related to a network problem, detect network attack, and provide prospective actions. So here is my presentation, and thank you all. Assalamu alaikum.